and the Carolina Panthers. Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And we're off and running from Charlotte. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Ready.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready.
Straight to the air here. It's Young. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll stay right at the 39-yard line. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
He completes it in traffic. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Panthers first. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Set. Ready. Yellow. 22. Set.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. That's Cox, Jimmy Horn Jr. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Took his shot at 6 that time. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short? So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 starts. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of... ball can hit the ground on this side.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
On comes Ryan Fitzgerald and the Panthers field goal team here on 4th down. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
You know, I'm going to go ahead and label that one an attention-to-detail field goal, Kate. Because when you're playing in rain like this and weather like this, you got to be on point. Snapper, holder, kicker, all of them got the job done.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They send a receiver in motion right. Now, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
Tackle made back at the 17.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Shough'd working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here's Shough'd, 1st and 10. That's Caught by Chris Olave. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
The first carry now for Kyron Williams. Rolling into enemy territory. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Shough'd. Rolling deep here for the end zone. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's second down. They kick the running back in motion. Shough'd now from the gun. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
He's got it over the middle. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
A 10-yard gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Going forward, it's Williams. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's another Saints first down.
Shough'd now on first down. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints pull ahead 6-3 in the first.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or can they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Now Young. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
On the set.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Let's ready.
Young to throw it. And he gets back to the line, but no more. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. 7-3 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They have it on 3rd and 5.
Here we cut.
Young on the play action. Feed it to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Play action now. Young. Flushed out of the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That was Tataroa McMillan he was looking for. So second down coming up.
Pause red. Set.
On play action, here's Young. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Let's touch.
Air it out on third. So the coverage holds up on the default. That's going to force fourth down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Saints to the line now. First and 10. Shough'd. Completed over the middle. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. Throwing from the gun. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. He's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. He gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. First and 10. Here's Shough'd. Back to Pitts it goes. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
To throw again here, it's Shough'd. Down he goes. The Panthers got him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Defense's first sack of the game, kid. We can now see some of the negatives, the trade-offs of his great running ability. When he tries to create, well, he can find himself going backwards, and in this case, for a really big loss.
Now Shough'd on third and long. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a fourth down.
And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Ready.
Going play action. Young. Connects on the crosser. Still going inside the 35. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take the lead on the first play of the drive. This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Panthers push their lead to 3.
Saints 7. Sam Martin set to kick off.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Set to return this, Trey Palmer.
Trey Palmer on the return. The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Shough'd looking to pass here. Absolutely fires this one right side. Wide open, downfield, got it! And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range.
45 yards.
One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. They've set it downs for him from the 31. Shough'd's going to throw here. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Lathan Ransom has it. And the Panthers have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
The best defenses, you can go look at it through the decades, are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out. That's playing your coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook was wide open.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. That's complete. Dialing up McMillan again. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Off the play fake, it's Young. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Sends this to the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Ready.
On 2nd and 10, Young. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Let's ready.
Throw here, third down. Oh, they're on it, but he's dropped again. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
And the fair catch made here at the 15.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. Here's Shough'd, 1st and 10. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Shough'd now from the gun. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
It's complete. This is Olave. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
It's a gain of 8.
The Saints call their third and final timeout.
For the Saints.
And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Saints first down.
First and 10 from the 32. Shotgun snap to Shough'd. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. This one misses the tight end. And we'll see what they do here on second down. He'll throw it. Fits it through the middle. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Ball on the left hash, 37 yards out. Smith able to put it through. And it'll knock this game up late in the second quarter. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Sam Martin set to kick off.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. On the return, here's Palmer. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
Well, we got ourselves quite a game today. A tie game coming into this third quarter. And what you're looking for is a little instant jolt of momentum coming out of the locker room. And that return might just be the spark that leads to that momentous fire.
First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Shough'd working from the gun. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
On second and 10 now, here's Shough'd. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. That's caught for the first. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, New Orleans.
Now Shough'd to throw. And the Panthers are just too much here. They're going to take him down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
12 yards. It's second down.
Shough'd. That was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And the Panthers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, Brock, it was an absolute battle in the first half as they played to a tie, heading into the locker rooms. And already we have the first big play of half number 2 with that INT.
Yeah, not just the first big play, but maybe the first separating play here, Kate. There's always a moment in the second half, especially when one of these teams makes the play, right? That one that we're going to circle and look back to as the defining play of the half. We may just have witnessed it right there.
Ready up.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Play action now, Young. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
Ready,
and
ready.
8 yards to go.
Ready.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
The Panthers take over first and 10. The
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10.
At the 15-yard line.
On play action, here's Young. That is caught. Hits McMillan again. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
15 yards
Ready,
on the play. And the Panthers first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Dowdle. Can't bypass that line. They stop him at the 3. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on second and goal.
Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Intercepted in the end zone. Corey Black has got it. And the Saints will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception. Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this first and 10. Off the play action, jump. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
On play action, here's Shough'd. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Shough'd with a quick toss out wide. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That goes for 32 yards. And that's good for a Saints first down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
It's a gain of 32.
To throw again here, it's Shough'd. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. For the extra point, here's Smith. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7. Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Chooses to bring this one out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
On the return, the Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Offense to the line. Here we go.
Set. Red. Hut, hut.
Going play action. Young. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Looking for Tenorola McMillan that time. And now they face second down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
On 3rd and 1, here's Young. Dumped off to his running back. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Young on the play action. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10, still from the 30. Here's Young again. Finds him over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Panthers who have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
97.
Off the play fake, it's Young. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but the heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring it up 4th down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Here we go. Ready.
Desperation time here. Downfield, he's got McMillan. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. So 21 yards and the first. What a call to go for it there on 4. New set of downs for him. He'll start at the 38.
Ready.
Young on 1st and 10. That's complete. Dialing up McMillan again. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
Here's Young on 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
On 2nd and 10, Young. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's going to be touched down about 3 yards shy of the marker.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
The throw here on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Kicked well and this is good! And that brings things a little closer here late.
17.
Such a perfect example of a kicker just doing his job. And now it's incumbent upon that defense to give him and their offense another shot.
Here's a return from the 7.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. Along the perimeter he goes, crossing the 45. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints now lead by 10. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
From his own end zone, here we go. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Jimmy Horn Jr. on the return. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Dowdle. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Drill, 52. There, hut.
Young to throw it. Has him on a quick hitter. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Good offenses. Kate, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. It's Young. The throw here on 1st. Knocked away. That's going to be incomplete. Defender there. That brings up 2nd down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
So early movement for the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards.
Here,
running it after the penalty. And he'll get it up to the 44.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers at a 2-score deficit. 5 men in the secondary for the Saints. 3rd down.
Field, black. Ready.
Play action now. Young. Trying to push deep downfield. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it. Knocked it away, forcing 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Got his man. This is McMillan. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. They left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left, and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
And he'll cover up as they touch him down a few yards short of the first.
Kate, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them could throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts, but throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver.
Caught, nice gain left side. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Wait. Let's go now.
Goal at the 8-yard line.
Here he goes, one final shot. And this won't affect the outcome, but a positive note to end it as he scores as time expires. The Panthers now within 1 score in the 4th. So 6 points at the buzzer, Brock, but 0 effect on our final outcome.
Yeah, I get that, but I'll tell you what, that'll be one of the first plays they watch in the film room this coming week. Like you said, they lose whether that's scored or not, but Coach will always emphasize effort on the field. And reaching that end zone to end an already decided game, that is effort with a capital E.
And they get the 2-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now. So this will win on the road for the Saints. And there was no easing up. It took some